Today, is it your destiny to look good? Bungie's banking on it. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, where we want to remind you to keep collecting those CheckPoint points.
That's right, CheckPoint points are your quick and easy way to get all sorts of completely pointless cosmetic-only crap from the CheckPoint point store.
Which does not yet exist.
CheckPoint points. Get on the point with pointless points. As any Destiny 2 player will tell you, a big part of the game isn't just about getting powerful gear, it's about getting powerful gear that makes you look very cool. And Bungie wants you to look cool too, so much so that they're making it easier for you to customize your look, but also probably more expensive. According to a new blog post from franchise director Luke Smith, cosmetics are being divorced from gameplay almost entirely. This means that players will earn weapons, power, mods, perks, stats, triumphs, and titles through gameplay, but will have to buy things like universal ornaments, weapon ornaments, shaders, ships, sparrows, emotes, and finishers on the Eververse store, which sounds possibly kind of bad on the surface, but don't go sharpening your pitchforks just yet. See, previously, if you got a cool piece of Eververse armor, it would always honk hot turkey ass, and you'd have to find a piece of good armor to infuse into it to make it useful. But now you can just take your best, most powerful, and finely tuned armor and just buy a cosmetic that makes it look however you want, and you can reuse that cosmetic as many times as you want. And yes, they're charging money for this totally optional thing, but according to Bungie, this monetization model works for them, and they're investing the profits back into the game. Per Smith's blog post, the Whisper of the Worm weapon ornaments that players bought in 2018 funded the development of this year's 0 Hour mission. So, welcome to the new financial reality of games as a service, I guess. You're paying Bungie $5 a month because you want to look cute, and there's 5 different Tower Street-style accounts in the subreddit.
System Shock 2 has been receiving updates from a mysterious pseudonymous account, with the most recent being in June of 2019. The user named Le Corbeau started posting these updates back in 2012 to a French fan forum for the game Thief. No one knows who they are, how they are doing it, or when the next update will drop. The prevailing theory is that Le Corbeau is using an incomplete build of the game's source code to craft these patches. Patches that are specifically designed to keep the game running on modern platforms. So let's recap. A mysterious account posting updates that keep the code running on newer, faster hardware, all in an attempt to keep people running a program featuring a malevolent AI. Is this just Shodan? This is Shodan, isn't it? Come on, Shodan. If you're a vicious AI bent on bioengineering a psychic hive mind generated by parasitic worms which can infect and mutate a human host, you have to tell me.
More than 500 people worldwide have had their identities stolen since February through a devious new scheme, being tricked into installing identity theft malware under the guise of getting a sick aimbot mod. According to security firm Sophos, the malware comes buried inside cheats named things like CSGO aimbot and wallhack and Apex Legends new cheat 0.2.1. Worse yet, it can steal any credentials, cookies, or cache data of resellable value in a matter of seconds. Yikes. The mods were primarily advertised via YouTube, but links to the malware were also found in Twitch chats and on Discord servers. Who could have expected that the kind of people who will help you do dishonest things might not be 100% totally on the level themselves? Don't cheat, friends.
Rejoice, Cooking Mama fans! Mama is back in Cooking Mama Cookstar, a brand new game for the Nintendo Switch. The new title by Planet Digital Partners brings back all the fun of the previous entries with some cool new additions like vegetarian mode, co-op multiplayer, and blockchain technology. Cooking Mama Cookstar is blending traditional controls with specialized motion controls for the Switch, and also features cryptographic hashes of unique blockchain-based private keys. Is that right? Paul, I'm still reading the same story, right? Yeah? Okay. You'll also show Mama your stuff in online events, and marvel as Mama utilizes the private key to change expression algorithms. Okay, stop. Yes, the new Cooking Mama inexplicably includes blockchain technology, you know, like for Bitcoin, Ethereum, that sort of thing. But let's not get too worked up yet. Most of the details are benign, saying that each copy of the game has its own unique key, meaning that each game will have a unique wallet, which I'm assuming is for all the in-game currency. And said unique ID will also personalize the game so it acts subtly different for each player, which I'm assuming means that Mama will adapt to my cooking style and try not to make a face when I start adding maple syrup beans to my burritos. Look, just try it. It's delicious. So this all seems weird and unnecessary because most games already have unique IDs for each instance of play. It's your save game. So I don't know why you'd code something this complicated into Cooking Mama at all. Unless there was some other reason. And you know, the weird thing is that the first time I read this story, you could read the entire press release on the publisher's website. But now, the entire website only shows a launching soon graphic. So if I want more information, I guess I'm screwed. Or I could just have to work off the bits captured by NintendoLife.com to get more details. First up, this line from the press release describing how Planet Digital will, quote, democratize game funding for investors who for the first time ever can own equity in a portfolio of console games, end quote. What the fuck does that mean? And second, this paragraph from Planet Digital Partners CEO Stephen Grossman, gaming is a $135 billion industry with little opportunity to invest outside the large public game publishers. We are using blockchain to add new innovative gameplay that investors can now have equity in. Putting aspects of Cooking Mama on-chain will take the user experience to a whole new level, reinvigorate a popular game franchise that many grew up with, and give investors an opportunity to make handsome returns through a digital preferred shared offering. What the fuck does that mean? If Cooking Steve is selling digital shares direct to the general public, fine. Get your funding however you like, my dude. But this suspiciously sounds like if you play Cooking Mama on the Switch, you're going to be mining Mama Coin for people who aren't you.
We should put CheckPoint points on the blockchain.
That makes even less sense than Cooking Mama being on the blockchain.
Yeah, but CheckPoint points are imaginary, like the blockchain.
The blockchain exists, Kathleen.
Then describe it to me. CheckPoint, atheists. Coming up, there's a horrifying new mod for Super Mario Odyssey that takes away Mario's mustache. My dad did this to me when I was 8. I didn't like it then and I don't like it now.
At least we'll have a stinger now.
That's true, yeah.
Quick and easy way to get piss.